Good morning, y'all. What's up, Juggalos? Good morning, Juggalos. What's going on? It's Scully back on here with another day of daily vlogs. If my counting is right and everything, today is the 25th straight day that I've been doing these daily vlogs, which I am actually starting to really like it. And I'm kind of still trying to figure out how I'm wanting to do them and everything. But that's a learning process. That's something that you develop over time. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do today in the vlog. I just got off of work, so I am starting this a little later, but it's not that big of a deal. I was going to cook myself some hamburgers and stuff, but I really don't feel like cooking, so I think I might just go get me something to eat. I gotta wait for my dog to finish eating right now so I can take him out before I leave. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do in this vlog, I'm gonna review all of the equipment that I use. I'm gonna review this camera. I'm gonna review my old camera, the GoPro that I have. I'm gonna review everything that I have, show you guys what I have, explain it all to you a little bit, just so you guys have a little bit of an idea of what kind of products I'm working with. If there are anybody out there who's watching this who's trying to get into vlogging and everything, I'm fairly new at it, and I'm going to show you what I use and everything. So I think that'll make a pretty good vlog and everything for you guys. I know it might be a little boring to some people, but to a lot, it's actually kind of interesting. I've seen quite a few review vlogs like that online and everything, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try that. Show you guys the products that I have. But yeah, looks like my dog is done right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take him out and go get me something to eat. So, alright, what's up guys? I'm back on here and I'm going to give you a little breakdown, overview of all the equipment that I use or have used. I do use all of this equipment except for my old camera. My old camera does work still, but I just don't really use it. Okay. This is my first camera. It's a Sony CyberShot. You can see right there. CyberShot DSX W830, something like that. This was $100 from Walmart. Picture's pretty good. You can't really tell on the screen. Picture works really good. This camera I love. It's got 8x optimal zoom, 20.1 megapixels. Let's see, I believe it shoots in 1080p. It does panorama, widescreen. It does a lot of different footage and everything, or not footage. It does has a lot of different features, and I really like it. It was really cheap and really good for the $100 that it was. I used this for over a year. This is what I used to do I recorded all of our interviews from IJN, all of the Voices Inside episodes that I did with Dan over on IJN. I recorded all of my real talk with this camera. This camera has been through a lot. I am going to keep it though. It does work. The only bad part is right here where you screw in the tripod and stuff. Something broke in there and it's pretty much ripping it apart from the body, so I bolted my own little bolt on there, and that worked for a while. It did break a couple other times, but I still fixed it. So now on to my next one. Now this is my GoPro. It is not an actual GoPro. I'm going to say that right up front. It's called a Light Dow. It shoots in 1080p. It's the same thing as a GoPro, but the only difference with this one is it's got a screen. GoPros don't have a screen to where you can see where you're shooting, from what I've heard. I've never had a GoPro myself, but everything that I've heard about them, they do not have a screen on it telling what way you are, where you're filming and everything. It's just pretty much literally a point and shoot thing. But this camera, it's wonderful. This thing, it's just fucking beautiful. I've shot a lot of footage with this. Like I said, it's 1080p. It is Wi-Fi, so if you have the app on your phone, you can connect it to your phone and see and use your phone or tablet as a bigger screen. When I ordered it, it came with a whole bunch of mounts for it. Like, it came with the mount to put on a pipe. It came with not a good one, but it came with a really crappy wrist mount. It came with a waterproof case. It came with a few other adjustments, like to put on your dash in your car and stuff like that. I did buy the professional accessories kit that goes with it, and that adds the head mount. It adds body mount, a better wrist mount. It came with a really good selfie stick. Came with a water floaty. It's like just a handle. It's about the same size as your hand that goes onto the waterproof case, so that if you do drop it in the water, it'll just float there. And it came with another bar clasp, and it came with a whole bunch of other accessories. It came with a car mount. Also, one other thing with my GoPro is it came with 2 batteries. Not very many electrical products come with 2 separate batteries right on the same go. I'm actually going to buy another one of these. I am going to order another one because that's how good it is. Like I said, it's only $60, and this camera is just as good as a GoPro. I've seen GoPro footage on YouTube, you know, through a lot of YouTubers that I watch, and the footage on this is just as good. The camera is just as good. It's got a nice wide-angle lens, or bird's eye lens, pretty much. I believe you can change a lot of the settings in it as well. And it's light. It's very small, and it's light, and it's perfect. And now for my next piece is just a really cheap drone. It's Sima X5C, I guess. Just a cheap drone that I got off of Amazon. It was like 40 some odd dollars. I just wanted to get a cheap one. It does have a camera. See, it does have a camera right here. The camera is mounted horribly. It's pointed way far down. But I just wanted to get a cheap drone that I can use to get the hang of flying a drone and everything. I will eventually buy a bigger one and everything. Alright, so I switched locations real quick, and I'm coming into my bathroom real quick to show you guys the other camera that I'm working with. The one that I'm using right now, my new one. Now this is the new camera. As you can see, it's a Canon. Woo, yeah. Get some mirror action there. It's a Canon PowerShot. It is a DSLR. It's 20 megapixel and 20 optimal zoom. So the zoom is way better than my old one. The megapixel, it's pretty much the same. 0.1 off. Looking at the video footage on both cameras, they're pretty much the same. This camera is just a little bit better. It's bigger. It is a DSLR. I have noticed that the video on it is a lot better. On my other one, on the Sony, the video only records for maybe 30 minutes at a time, and then it just shuts it off. It doesn't shut off, it just stops recording. This one, as far as I know, it just continuous recording, which is what I want and what I need, especially at like concerts and stuff. I haven't had a chance to bring this one to a show yet, and I really hope that it does good in low light, which I kind of would assume that it does. That cheap $100 Walmart one that I have was very good with low light, so I think this one will do good too. But yeah, that's just about all the equipment that I use right now. I haven't really started using my microphone yet. I tried to yesterday, but something happened and it didn't really quite work. The microphone I have is it was honestly just a cheap one that you plug into your phone. I don't know if it's going to work on this camera or not, because it doesn't even have a 3.5 millimeter jack on it. It just has the AV out. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out, if I can add a camera onto this or not. I need to get a light to put on it, because the light that's on it only works for the pictures. So that's probably going to be the next thing I'm going to have to get, is a light for it. Just a small little light to put on the top, so that I can vlog it pretty much anywhere, which will be good too. But I do need a better microphone as well. But all in time, all in time. I just gotta save up for it all. That's it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all now for the reviews on all my equipment. I will leave links down below to all the products that I have. Because, well, the Sony I bought in Walmart, but the other two I ordered on Amazon. But I'll leave links below for those. I'll try to find the Sony that I have, and I'll link, if I can find it, I'll leave links for that as well. But they are all very good equipment. I love this camera. I believe it's a little older one, but I still love it. And the drone I have, I'm having so much fun with it. Even though it is a cheaper drone and not nearly as good as, say, the Phantom 4 or whatever it is. That one looks really cool, but that one I believe is like $1,500, some shit like that. But I've been seeing reviews online of other ones. I know there's one that's like $550, but it's a lot smaller and it folds up, and the camera can move and everything, which seems a lot better. And this one, it's pretty cool though, because you can just pretty much throw it in the air and it just starts flying automatically. And it plugs into your phone, so you use that as your viewfinder. That's the only thing I don't like about my drone, is it does not hook up to my phone, so I can't see what I'm looking at up when it's up there. I have to wait till I upload the footage. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Other than that, it's a great drone to get to practice flying, especially if you have never ever flown a drone before, like myself. I've never flown a drone before. I've only watched videos online. Then when I got that one, I pretty much got the hang of it right away. There's still probably a little bit of editing that I need to do with it, like I'm calibrating and adjusting, but I'm having fun with it just the way it is. Alright guys, that's about all I got for today. I pretty much want to close the vlog off by talking to you guys about something. I have been hearing a lot of talk today. I heard wind of this maybe a week or two ago, but I've been hearing a lot of talk of it today, that apparently these killer clowns that are going around all over the country, apparently they are planning a purge on the night before Halloween. I'm not saying this is true or not. I just want to put it out there and tell everyone, just be vigilant, be careful. All the articles I'm seeing, and these are news articles, all I'm seeing is they're telling everybody to stay inside, lock your doors and windows, keep your pets inside and all that shit. I'm not going to tell you to do that. You know, do what you want, you know, live your life how you do. Just be vigilant that night. That's it. That's all I ask, fam. Be careful. Whether or not they are going to do this or not, just keep your eye out. If you know, even though I disagree with pretty much everything he said, this one guy did make a good point. Some dude messaged IJN today and was spilling off about some shit about this and everything. I'm not going to go into what he said, but because I don't agree with any of it. But he said one thing: if you're out, especially for us juggalos, you know, if you're out doing something and you see a clown staring you down or start coming at you, give them a whoop whoop. If they don't respond, that's when you should start to worry. You know, if they're, you know, if they're juggalo, you know, they'll whoop whoop back. Even if it's, even if it's a prank, I would think that they would, you know, because be like whoop whoop and be like, you know, if you don't whoop whoop me, you know, we're gonna have some problems, some shit, you know, if you just fucking with me. Because I can see that too. That took a whole completely different turn than I expected it to. I was reading this little, I read this, some guy messaged IJN today, and Dan tagged me on the comments, and I don't agree with anything he said, but this dude said if you see one of these clowns, yell whoop whoop, and you're gonna tell right then if they're Juggalo. Or all I'm saying, guys, is just be careful out there, because I know that Halloween's on Monday. I don't know when everybody's going out trick or treating and stuff, because I know every city has something different planned. Like up here, I don't even know what they're doing up here. Up here, they could very well have trick-or-treating on Sunday, but they're probably going to do it on Monday, though. But I know up here, they don't do trick-or-treating in the evening. They do trick-or-treating at 4 o'clock. That's when it starts. It goes from 4 to 6 up here, because there really aren't too many houses in town. Most of the houses are way outside town, and it's all businesses. So what they do here in town is all the businesses stay open after 5, and all the kids, they get out of school and then just go trick-or-treating, because school gets off at 4, so they start running around town and getting treats and everything from all the stores. Then most stores close at 5. Like our store, we close at 5, but we stay open probably till at least 6, or until the trick-or-treaters start slowing down. But yeah. Yeah, but yeah, guys, just take a little bit of caution on that night, just because of what everyone's saying. I'm not telling you to, stay indoors and lock up or anything like that. I'm not telling you to arm up either. I'm just saying, just be careful, be vigilant. If you do see somebody, if you do see one of these apparent killer clowns, try not to provoke them or anything like that. We don't, and especially don't attack them. That's the main thing I want to put out, guys. Do not attack them. We don't need to put any more bad juju on our names. We don't need to bring anything else upon us. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the whole FBI thing. Because if there are any juggalos out there were to see some clown coming up at them that was not one of their homies, that was not a fellow juggalo, and if it's one of these killer clowns and they were to attack them and kill them, that's gonna bring a lot of heat, a lot more heat down on juggalos, because it's definitely gonna come out that, oh, this little group of juggalos killed a killer clown. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be very careful with that, and not attack me. If you have to, by all means, protect yourself and your family, yes. But don't blatantly go out there looking for them and trying to find them. That's the main thing I want to say. Do not go out there looking for these fools. Go about your day like you normally would. Party, take your kids trick-or-treating, or whatever it is you're going to do. Just do not go out and searching for them. That's the main thing that we need to do. Because I know there's a lot of juggalos out there who are very pissed off and very upset that all these killer clowns are out there, putting shame to our name and putting really bad, image on us. And honestly, there are it's more than just juggalos. It's putting bad names on circus clowns, like not nearly as bad, but it's still putting a bad name on all the circus clowns, little birthday party clowns, all that. And I know that there are groups of people, who are killer clowns. They're just not juggalos. They're pretty much just like us. It's pretty much like the heavy metal version of us. You know what I'm saying? But they're not actually ones that's going to go out there and kill people. I've seen videos and stuff on YouTube and everything of these guys. I don't fully know what they do, or what, I just seen a couple videos, mostly of them talking crap about the whole killer clown thing. But I remember seeing other videos of them, just normal vlogs of them doing their everyday thing, and they're just dressed up, in face paint, all faces tatted up, or not tatted up, their faces painted up, piercings, they're not all bloody or anything, they just look like evil clowns, it's putting a bad name on them too. So we just need to be really careful with what we do and how we handle all this. But I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog for now, so I can edit it, and call it a night. It's actually getting pretty late. So until tomorrow, everybody, keep it wicked, whoop whoop, and whoop what?